Wait. How can I... Why can I hear myself? Can you hear myself double? Test. Test. No one can hear double? Why can I hear myself? I'm gonna restart the audio engine. Hello? Okay, now it's better. Oh, okay. I didn't actually expect that to work. Restarted the Voicemeter Banana audio engine, and that fixed it. Very strange. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind for a second. How's everyone doing? Sorry, I'm super late. Discord just finally decided to start working, and I posted the live notification. I'm not sure why it wasn't working. But hello, The Power, Yoyoto, Nick DeFee, Strike, Comcode, Dry Rays Girl, Where's Lego, Weltram Rata, Firefly, Nick DeFee. Hello.
Not double.
I robbed you of your mod message. Oh dear. I'm so sorry. But thank you. Maybe in case I missed everyone's messages about it, I would have heard it now. Weltram Rata.
This is a story about a streamer who bring art to life, one stroke at a time. What for does a story we watch this time?
Indies. I forget it.
What a wild combination of sounds to listen to this early in the morning. Welcome back, Weltram Rata. And Navaris Clary as well, hello. And Texan, hello. And scroll down chat to see new... Oh yeah, okay, cool. Hello. Gosh. How's everyone doing? Whew. I haven't even checked to make sure everything is working yet. I've done something different. You might notice my hand is a little weird looking. Kind of green, perhaps, because it looks like this. I got this thing going on here now. Because I've noticed, like, I'm turning into like a bit of a Dorito man. Pizza face man. Well, not pizza face, that's got like a greasy connotation to it, but like triangle face. Because this window is still so bright, it shaves off like this much of my cheek because of the green screen effect. So now, I got this. So hopefully, no more concaved cheeks and shaved off noses and whatnot. Doesn't that make you look thinner? It makes me look like a moon, like a crescent moon. Just like nose and then like the chin comes out and then it's missing everything else. I think this is working alright. I thought I'd have to do some fancy like mounting of the green screen up a bit more, but it's perfectly just where I need it to be. So far so good. Hey Toast Cokes. Oh goodness. Alright, so today's stream, we still have some art critiquing to do. But before we do that, a little bit of a story time. Little bit of a story time to tell you guys. And I will start right now. Let me pause alerts. Let me pause music. Serious now. Serious story. Also, hey, Big White Bear. Hello. Paint the whole room bright green. No more issues. No more room. I'd have to paint the window as well. That's the main problem. Okay. Well, where do we begin? Okay. So, X Comics and I, we eat a lot of peanut butter. We're known to eat peanut butter from time to time. And we usually go for this one brand that we like. Good peanut butter. Love it. I won't mention it because I don't know. I'm not sure. Just didn't feel right to mention the name. Anyway, regardless, I digress. One morning, X Comics opens a new jar of peanut butter. She tells me, this peanut butter kind of tastes like poison.
Actually, you opened it. It was the one morning you made breakfast.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It was the one morning I made breakfast because I thought I'd be nice and I'd make breakfast for once. And I give X Comics my peanut butter jam toast, and she says it tastes like crap. It tastes
I
like
did not say. I said it tastes like it kind of tastes like it was poisoned.
yeah, poisoned. And I wasn't sure if it was just because of my cooking ability or what, but then we found out X-Comics was saying that the peanut butter tastes poisonous. Like there's some sort of burnt plastic kind of taste to it. And I mean, I couldn't really taste it, but it did taste a little off, I suppose. A little oily or something. I'm not sure. Anywho, but she was quite adamant that there's something wrong with this peanut butter. So we set it aside, and I, classic me. What I do, I take to the internet. I take to the email. I send them an email about this poisonous jar of peanut butter. And let me show you a screenshot of the email, of the email chain, I should say. Starting with here. Okay. This is me writing. Hi there. I'm getting in touch about a jar of blank peanut butter I bought recently from blank. I'm a big fan of your peanut butter and I buy it regularly, which is why I noticed something wasn't quite right with this jar. It has an odd taste that's more like burnt plastic than peanuts. The batch details from the jar are blank. I've got some photos of the jar that I can send through if it's helpful, though it looks exactly the same as it usually does. The packaging wasn't tampered with and the lid popped when opened. I wanted to let you know about this as it's quite different from the usual quality I expect from blank. And the jar I just finished before opening this one tasted fine. Has the recipe changed? Thank you, Gregor. A nice polite email. There it is. Very professional. And then they reply to me pretty quickly. They say they're on holiday, so I'm like, okay, no worries. Get back to me after the holiday. So we wait and wait and wait. Then the other day, yesterday, they come back with this email. Hi, Gregor. I hope you had a lovely festive season. Thank you for your patience while we had a holiday break. I have spoken with our quality team and they have identified that something wasn't quite right with this batch. They are still working to determine what the cause was. They have advised that there are no food safety concerns, only taste. With all this said, would it be possible for you to send through a photo of the batch information for our reporting purposes? As thanks for providing your feedback and apologies for not up to scratch blank experience, we would like to send you some replacement peanut butter. Could you please provide your postal address and best number? It will get this on its way to you shortly. Look forward to hearing from you and hope you're having a great day so far. Warmest, blank. Okay. So, all good so far. I reply. Good to know there isn't a food safety concern. I've attached a photo of the batch information and my postal details are as follows. Here's my phone number. Thank you very much. Excellent, sweet. Mission accomplished. We've reported, a potential poison danger, and for our reward, we're getting sent some free peanut butter. And I attached the photo I took of the jar, and I send it. Then, like an hour later, they got back to me. Hi, Gregor. Thank you for sending through your address. We will get some replacements on their way to you. Could you please resend photos of the jar with batch information, as I think the wrong attachment was included? Thank you again for taking the time to let us know. Warmest, blank. The attachment didn't say? I'm sure I sent the attachment. I saw something. The thumbnail didn't show up, but whatever, I'm sure it was. I scroll up, I check what I sent. I sent them this. I sent them this picture. Just no context. Just I've attached a photo of the batch information. Here's the peanut butter. When I showed Exacomics, she burst out laughing. She was on the floor. Oh man! And I have this because I took a screenshot for the VOD, on the YouTube VOD thingy-majiggy for the critiquing art stream. Oh boy! And it's just of all the things to send as well. Like we got this thing in the corner. We got me as well. We got this. We got this weird fish chair. We got Yoyoto. Very professional advice, Gregor. Professional misspelled. We got a bunch of spiders. I just would love to know what was going through the heads. Here's my peanut butter. Oh man, I was sweating. I was dripping with sweat. Lee was laughing and I was sweating. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was it was definitely a bit of a trip. Oh, how did I reply? Oh, I replied. So I replied very, very, very modestly. I just said, like, "Oh, whoops! I've attached the proper image now. Thanks again. Goodbye." Just very casual, you know, like nothing ever really happened. Oh boy, but I mean, it could have been worse though. Could have been worse. This had a 50-50% chance of actually being a screenshot of the Gothfield and Ludi picture that I was critiquing with the Garfield and the Odie in bed. It was almost that. So between that and this, I'd prefer this one anyway. So all good. And I look forward to the peanut butter. Excellent. God. God. Anyway, story time over. That's also a reason why I was a little bit later today, because I was like,
embarrassing.
had to make these screenshots and blank out all the personal details.
It's so embarrassing. It made me laugh so hard. Oh, have you shown chat that other photo of you?
Oh no, I haven't.
Tell that story.
Oh, there's another story. Well, this one's not as like
Not as exciting.
not as exciting, but
this one's the best story.
but this story, well, basically, wake up feeling tired. Got told about sleep apnea, right? And like that a lot of people have sleep apnea and then they're undiagnosed for ages and years. And my dad has sleep apnea and stuff, which is basically, but if you don't know what sleep apnea is, it's basically not getting good sleep because your wind tunnels have collapsed or something. So I gotta read the pamphlet again, but basically,
your
like
airwaves. I don't think you have wind tunnels in you.
Airwaves, air ducts, air holes,
airways. I see.
Airways.
Yeah,
oh wait,
airwaves,
okay, this is
not
airwaves.
No.
Well, anyway, and then like a big symptom is snoring, but not necessarily because I'm not a big snorer. But there's other gasping for air, and you know when you don't get enough oxygen. Anyway, wait, did you send me the thingy? Wait, no.
Yeah, I sent it to your phone.
Oh, send it to me in Messenger.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it didn't come up in my Google Photos.
Okay.
Oh no, I got it. I found it. I got it. Okay. Wait. Okay, so so I wanted to check if I got sleep apnea. So I go to the pharmacist, get the pamphlet, and then you can also get this test, this home test. You used to have to sleep over there, but nowadays you just get this test, and there's this thing you attach to yourself, and then it records overnight, and then it sends the information through an app or whatever. But it's like a little. How would you describe?
It's like a tiny Roomba.
It's like a tiny Roomba. Actually, I'll just show you with a picture. I'll show you the picture. This was me.
Imagine if you sent that to the peanut butter people.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would have been. There's something wrong with my peanut butter. Oh. It looks like I slammed my head into a child's wristwatch or something.
Yeah, it looks like you've got an Apple Watch, like a smartwatch, stuck to your head. And then Gregor was lifting his eyebrows when he stuck it on, and then it was really adhesive. And then when you relaxed your face, didn't you say it pulled on your head?
It couldn't go back down. I was just constantly pulling up my eyebrows. Well, my whole forehead was like this. It's so hard to sleep like that. Just constantly being tugged. It's like having a facelift.
And then the cats were weirded out by it.
Yeah,
they were sniffing it.
Cats really weirded out. They didn't like it either.
And then every time, and then you were reading before bed, and then it emits like a green light.
That's right. This thing blinks. It's like Yeah, it's like that. Like, wait, like. And I'm trying to read before bed, you know, trying to get, and it just kept flashing green. My whole phone would just reflect green. Anyway. Oh, and another thing is that the next day we had like a social engagement.
Yeah.
A bit of a game loft reunion drinks thing. And I didn't realize, but when I took this thing off in the morning, it left a whole dent in my head. Like, because I has to like go, not, well, I guess it goes in a little bit, but there's like a...
There was a little thing, a little notch at the back.
Little
and
notch.
It made a little, like, dent in your head.
A big dent.
Yeah.
And it didn't go away.
And you look like Vision when he got his, like, Infinity Stone plugged out. You look like that.
Oh. But I'm still waiting for the results, though, so I don't know. It's taken a while. But,
And it didn't go away. It was there the whole day.
The whole day, whole night.
Yeah.
We went away the next day, I suppose. But though, jokes aside, it's pretty amazing, this piece of technology. I mean, it kind of looks like in all those movies where robots take over the world and like humans become, you know, they succumb under the robot touch or something. Kind of looks like this, except it would be like a red light. But yeah, because otherwise I think normally to get tested for sleep apnea, you'd have to go stay the night at a pharmacy and they have like all these cables and stuff attached to your chest. That's how I remember seeing it. Well, not remember, but the last time I looked into it. So this is pretty high tech. Pretty high tech stuff. How does this even measure anything related to sleep apnea? I think it measures your blood oxygen levels, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. It starts blinking red when you switch to evil Greg. Yeah, that would be a trip. I start having bad thoughts. It zaps me. Yeah.
It should be red all the time. As soon as it touched your head, it should be red.
Anywho, story time over. That's it. So between the peanut butter and the sleep test, that's basically everything that's happening in my life. Also, at this point, I've kind of guaranteed that this is the thumbnail for the stream at the moment. Let me get in front here. Okay. Actually, I have nothing else to show. But we'll jump into the art critique at some point soon. So I'll just leave Clip Studio Paint up. How ironic not getting enough air with that huge schnozzler on your face. That's the problem, I think. It's too big. Too big, not aerodynamic enough. Though I don't know how much of it is in the nose. Though I feel like I do sometimes have a blocked nose, even though I'm not sick. Does anyone get that? I think it's like the blood vessels or something are expanded.
I just keep thinking how funny it would be if you sent that to the peanut butter people. Like, oh yes, here's the batch information. It's just a giant head.
There's something wrong with that peanut butter.
And then you were showing me the other photos you had in that folder, and one is of you holding paste.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, this is my peanut butter, and it's just you holding paste.
Oh. Deviated septum can cause this. Like DeviantArt. I did go on DeviantArt for a long time. Could that be why? Deviated septum. How does that happen? Isn't
that
it?
was such a bad joke.
It was. I know.
So bad.
It's funny because it was bad.
No,
that's what I'm going for.
Funny.
It was.
Just wasn't. That was
You're laughing.
Bad. I'm not laughing. I'm mortified.
Everyone's laughing.
No one's laughing.
Everyone's laughing. I don't know how deviated septums happen though. Oh wait, what's this? I'm reading some more chat here. Let's see. iPhone and Apple Watch have sleep apnea notifications? Oh, do they? Neat. I don't have an Apple Watch. That would be interesting. One more reason to potentially getting one in the future. I'm still trying to come up with reasons to justify getting a fancy watch. Oh, Toastcokes, you went through the whole sleep study shebang. It wasn't that big of a deal, and it told me a lot about my sleep. Did you have the overnight stay one, or did you have something as slick as this? I wouldn't even be able to sleep correctly if I had to stay overnight in a pharmacy. The Apple Watch, it records rate, blood oxygen, respiration, snoring, and movement. Yeah, I think there's something wrong. I don't sleep good. There's something wrong with my sleeping skill. Could be the cause of everything. I mean, it's like I'm looking at the symptoms here. Daytime symptoms. Daytime sleepiness. Yes. Early morning headaches. Sometimes. Poor concentration. Yes. Irritability. Yes. So, I mean, I check all the boxes. And I'm kind of hoping that it just kind of solves all my problems. So, hopefully. Hopefully I have it, basically. Nictovy, you did a test as well. Didn't have bad enough apnea to need to do anything about it. Although I'm not entirely sure my cat snoring on my chest wasn't included in the results. Happy to know she's okay. Oh, that actually, I wondered that. I wondered if I attached this to one of the cats, if what kind of results that would bring. If they could even detect if it was a human or not. Huh? Okay, copy's outside? Okay, copy that. They removed the oxygen sensor in the latest watch because of some patent dispute? Oh, that sucks. I'm surprised. I didn't think Apple could lose in any dispute. It just feels like they have enough money to just to buy whatever result they want. Thank you, Strike, for the laugh. Thank you. Texan, deviated septums are kind of just a thing you have. If anything, it's more rare to not have one. Huh. Basically, if your nasal cavities aren't straight, it can cause a lot of issues. My sister had surgery to align hers properly, and it improved so many things for her. Oh god. I didn't even think about surgery. Like, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, but surgery freaks me out, especially when it's like in the, well, basically any region, but mainly the face is nose. I don't like that. I one of my greatest fears is getting a broken nose, and then you have to like do that thing, or you have to do this, and they have to wait for it to heal, and they break it again or something. It's just you got the little metal rod and the hammer. Freaks me out. That's why I can't be a boxer. Psychomanity. I'm currently taking a class in internet privacy. It can give you a billion reasons not to get more smart products. I'm pretty private about that stuff. I mean, we have a security camera, but I only turn it on when we leave, like for long periods of time. Just in case. Just in case. I don't know. Just in case of something. Huh? Oh yeah? You want your antihistamines? Okay. See ya. Exocomics already had his shoes on, that's why. Let's see here. What is this? What is this? Hey, a virus Clay. Happy New Year. What is this? Me as a zombie? Jesus Christ. This looks like the sleep test has drained me of all my blood. Blood and oxygen. Thank you for that. I think. Actually, I could probably close all of this. I can close all of this, yeah. I mean, this is more interesting than some text, so I may as well keep this up until we change topic entirely. Toads Cokes, I did both because my insurance requires the at-home test first to try and deter you from the more expensive big one. But I pushed on for the big one, and it showed that I had some breathing issues and that my legs move a lot, so I can't get into deep sleep. Oh, your legs move a lot. Huh. Did you have to do something about that? Like wear boots or heavy boots or strap your legs in? Didn't that guy have to do that in that show, the Moon Knight? Didn't he have to like chain himself up to the bed? Or is that a different video? Um, Also, that was the headshot from your low-budget sci-fi movie about you meeting your alien twin from the other side of the universe. Oh yeah, it was Moon Knight. Your greatest fears. One of your greatest fears is to lose at least one of your thumbs. Huh. I never thought of that. The power. Although I can see that that would be a big hindrance, especially if you're, I don't know, you like to use your phone a lot. Can't play Call of Duty Mobile anymore. That'd be true. Or actually any games, really, that require a controller. Although, they make a lot of controllers now for like all sorts of like hand shapes and whatnot. Especially Xbox, I think. They have like that whole thing, right? Custom controllers and stuff. And then also to power, I'm sure it's not that far away from just like, I mean, we already have eye controls where you can just like look at things and click with your blinkers or whatever. It's not that far away from just like thinking of it and it being a thing. That's gonna really make games really hard to moderate. Because wouldn't you just be like, if all you have to do is look at someone and then you can just blink and shoot? It's like a aim bot or something. Anywho, it's pretty fun. It's basically how to describe it in a nutshell. Actually, how do I even remember playing this? You need more than 2 people, that's for sure. So that's why I never play it. But basically, like everyone has like some cards, right? No one knows which cards they have, and they all have different art on them. And then when it's the person's turn, they have to describe the card they pick in their hand, and they put it face down on the table, and then everyone else chooses a card that best resembles that description, but they pick a card that they have fitting that description. They put that down, face down, and then they turn them all face up, and then everyone besides the person's turn, person whose turn it is, they all have to try and figure out which one was the original card that that description was made for. And then the person gets points if people pick their card, but they get no points if everyone picks their card. So you can't make it too specific, because then everyone will know exactly which card you're talking about. You can't just be like, oh, the card with like 10 masks on it, you know, both. People will be like, oh, it's obviously that one. But you need at least one person to guess your card right for you to get points. So for example, if these are the...
My name is...
Well, hello. Hey, Nina Chuan, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How was your Ocarina of Time stream? Nice. I've played about 7 minutes of that game. I didn't grow up with a Nintendo 64. Didn't grow up with a Nintendo 64, so I didn't get to play the game. Well, everyone says it's like the best game of the world. I played Breath of the Wild. I know it's not like that. Looks a little bit like it, but it ain't. Artsy Gary, hello. Or is it Artsy Jerry? Hey, Nina, how you doing? How was your stream? You caught me in the art critique part of the stream today, where I'm critiquing people's art. Artsy Jerry, that's how they pronounce it. And hey, Kaskaleco Gamer. Wait, how do I pronounce that? Kaskaleco. Gamer82. Hello. Strike, you reckon Majora's Mask is better? Is that are those fighting words in the Zelda community? I haven't played either. Is Majora's Mask, is that the one that's like where he's cute and he's like on a sailboat and the art style's all cartoony? Is that Majora's Mask or is that? I'm not sure. That's Wind Waker. Oh, I see.
Reporting in.
Thank you, Sarisi.
That's Wind Waker.
Nina, I usually draw, but I hurt my hand, so today gaming it is. Oh dear. How'd you hurt your hand? That sucks. Now I feel like I really have no excuse. Like, I'm supposed to be doing a comic. I should be doing a comic this week, but I'm not doing a comic. Man, I should have hurt my hand. That would have been so much better. Instead of the real excuse, which is I just couldn't think of anything good to draw. Which is a cheap cop-out. Oh, that's Spooky Moon? That's from Majora's Mask? Oh, okay. I thought that Spooky Moon was from Ocarina. Oh, I see. A hand position while... Oh, so you hurt your hand while drawing even. I see. A nerve pinch of some sort. Oh, dear. Kind of sounds like a... What's it called? Not arthritis. What's it? RSI? RSTD? RSI. Repetitive strain injury. I wonder if it's like that. That sucks. I hope your hand feels better soon. I'm not sure what you can do to help curb that. I guess I think I'm supposed to like remember to do this. I feel like I'm not saying you should do this now because it might hurt your hand even more. I don't know, but just generally, I think to avoid injury, I hear doing this every now and then. You know, just kind of lets the fingers stretch. I don't know. Hopefully. I don't stretch enough personally. My main issue I feel when it comes to like hand arm injuries is my ulnar nerve. It's this nerve that even just thinking about it, it's making it hurt. There's like a nerve that goes along here and it kind of makes this whole thing here hurt. Oh gosh. I get it a lot from playing a lot of Beat Saber. I have to do this like stretch, which is like apparently you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this every now and then. Apparently it helps. Ulnar nerve. Yeah, I hate it. It's like your funny bone is just constantly just being pushed. I don't like it. But yeah, hope you can get back to drawing sooner than later. And oh, so you caught me. Oh, so we're doing art critique, and I was talking about Dixit just now. So the card game. Oh yeah, so basically, oh yeah, I was explaining how Dixit works. Basically, one person describes a card that they have and they put it face down on the table, and then the other people put their card that they think fits the description onto the table, and then you flip them all up and they have to figure out which one the original card was. So for example, if this was the table and 6 people are playing and one person had to choose their card and the others followed, I think one example description would be like okay, I'm not very good at this game, but trying to maybe okay, at the end of the movie. You would say the end of the movie, and I put my card face down, and everyone else picks their card, and then you have to figure out which of these 6 cards was I talking about when I said the end of the movie. Which one fits it the most? And you have to try and hope that not everyone picks your card, but at least one person has to. Okay, again, I'm not very good at this game, and I think like most people are going to be picking the last card over here, because it's like the end of the Truman Show movie. Spoiler alert. In which case, yes, you're right, and I have lost if everyone's picked that one. But yeah, that's how it works. But you need friends to play it with, and it's better to play it with friends, especially ones you know, because then you can do more inside sort of jokes and references, and it's kind of fun like that. Uh, Anywho, where was I at? So let's get back to this. So I hope I helped you in some way, Psychomanity, though I have a feeling I probably didn't. And now, I would say that is it for the critiquing part of the stream. Postcodes, I played Dixit once, it's okay, not my type of board game. Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody, Dixit. Especially if you're into board games, you probably won't like Dixit. Because it's got no numbers and real mechanics to it. No little like counter pieces you have to place on something. It's very casual, which is why I like it. Because I don't understand board games. I feel like such a dummy. I even tried. I mean, because in Game Loft there's like a board game group, and people would get together and play board games. And every now and then they would rope me in, and I would try. And they'd even play easy games that I'd have to learn on the fly. But like what's it called? King Tokyo King of King Kong in Tokyo or something it's called. Apparently it's supposed to be easy, but I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm not even good at. There's this other game called Secret Hitler, I think. I'm not sure if there's another name that's like less Nazi based, but Secret Hitler. I was also very bad at that. It didn't help that my first time playing it, I was the Secret Hitler, so I didn't know what the hell to do. And my strategy was basically acting as suspicious as possible, which backfired on me because people just realized, oh well, it's obviously this guy. So, and they were right. And I never played it again. Have you seen the Auntie Donna video about board games? I don't think I have. I don't think I have seen that one. I've seen some Auntie Donna videos. Some of them are good, but then sometimes I think I tried watching one with Lee before, and it made me sweat so hard because it was like, the thing where you think something is good and funny, and then you show your friend, and then it suddenly isn't anymore, or like you happen to pick an episode that isn't good, and then you're constantly just like stressing out, and you have to like assure them like, oh, usually it's much better. Usually it's much. This is a weird episode. It's usually much better. I don't know why this episode's so bad. Forgive me. They have a sketch for that as well, because that's exactly how I felt about Auntie Donna, and I never watched it with Exacomics again. Hey, Chuck Chan.
I've been playing board games with my uncle. We've been playing Arkham of Horror. Complicated but pretty fun.
Arkham of Horror. Is that Batman related, or is Arkham a more common word than I thought? But that does sound complicated. I'm imagining a lot of cards, a lot of pieces. Lovecraftian? Oh gosh. Okay, that's already, I could tell. Lovecraftian board game? My goodness. Cannot do it. Then there's like some board games that last like hours and hours and hours. Multiple days. I can't do that. I think the longest board game I've ever played was Monopoly. Hey, Pastriofied? Hello. welcome. Welcome to the stream. Strike, you love board games? My group is currently on a bit of hiatus, sadly. But last time we were in the middle of Max versus Minions. Max versus Minions? Is that a Despicable Me board game? Or are those fighting words that I just said? Seriously, I played an 8-hour board game once and we were maybe a third of the way through. There's stuff like Arkham Horror that plays like campaigns and that can take months. Oh god, I don't have the patience for that. And yeah, I'm not a D&D kind of guy either. I mean, not that I'm associating D&D with a board game, but someone mentioned D&D, so maybe it is related. I played D&D once and I played as a cat. I didn't I didn't want any responsibility or stats. I'm just a cat, and then I forget what I did. What did I do? I jumped on some ogre and I stole its necklace or something. That was my contribution. Next versus Minions is League of Legends without the toxicity. You could always play Baldur's Gate 3 to replace D&D. I think what I'm currently replacing D&D with is nothing. That's my go-to. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like Baldur's Gate. It should be called Boredom Gate. Got him. Zing! I can't get into roleplay stuff. I find it... I don't know. I find it boring. I can't do it! I am jealous. I'm jealous of people that get into D&D and can do roleplay and they can sing and all that stuff. I'm jealous of those people. I'm not jealous. Envious. Because I'd love to be able to enjoy things like that or anything, but I can't get into roleplay. I feel too cringy inside. And that's the thing. I don't even feel like that they're being cringy. It's like I feel cringy inside. That's why I can't dance either. I can't dance. I can't D&D. I can't roleplay. Even in the bedroom, I can't roleplay. Can't do it. It's too cringy. Not for me. I don't know how people. It's also like even what are they called? Those mascot people like in theme parks that dress up like the staff that dress up like Mickey Mouse or Princess Jasmine or Moana or some Star Wars character or something, and then they go around and they're in character and they talk to you in that character. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I am on the other side of the park. I want to be so far away from that. There's something inside of me just it's like kryptonite or something. And I was watching that YouTube video of the YouTuber, what's her name? What's her name? Nikki something? She got like viral again recently because she did like a 5-hour video review of a Star Wars hotel, which was very entertaining to watch. But what I've found really just mind-boggling is that she really likes that kind of roleplay aspect in a theme park and likes it when staff are in character and she's in a character as well and they're talking like, oh, I'm a Jedi from the plant region. My imagination is so bad. I couldn't think of anything. I just saw this plant on my table and I was like, that sounds like a planet. That sounds like some Star Wars thing. I'm sure some planets have plants. Actually, Jedis don't even come from a planet, I think, right? Isn't it some sort of germ? A germ or something? Or bacteria? I don't know. And you're writing a children's book? Yes. Yes. I want to I want to pass on this imagination to children all around the world. And also it's Jenny Nicholson. Oh yes, Salty Wookie, yes. That was the YouTuber. Highly recommend it. I think I watched like most of her videos, especially when I was sick. It's really good. What's the plan for the rest of the stream? I don't know. Right now, it just seems like I'm hating on people who enjoy roleplay and other things. That's what I'm doing right now. Actually, in fact, I should change to just chatting, just temporarily at least. Let's talk about the wild robot. No, I can't talk about the wild robot anymore. It at least didn't win a Golden Globe for animation, so that's good so far. Although I'm not sure, do people care about Golden Globes? I mean, personally, I would care. I'd care a lot if I got a Golden Globe or not. I'm glad it went to someone else for the animation. It went to Flow, I think, which I haven't seen yet. I'm worried it's sad. But it's about a cat or something, a cat on a boat. I don't know anything else about it. I'm avoiding trailers and everything. I hate watching trailers. Too spoilery. Also, oh, Leah Decima. I just saw your message. What about in a theater? Oh, you mean like, what am I, what's my thought on people in character in a theater? Like, as a play? Like a stage play? Don't even get me started. I cannot handle that. I mean, not so much because they're in character, because it's just like, it's like a movie, but in real time. I'm just, yeah, I'm scared that they'll fail. So that's a different kind of cringe for me. I can't enjoy theater or plays because I'm always worried they're gonna forget their lines or something is gonna go wrong and they're gonna feel embarrassed and then I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna keel over and die. It's like the headline will be, Broadway show, actor forgets his line, audience member collapses and dies. More on page 7. That's what it would be like if I went to one. Texan, I responded to your last question on my critique. Don't know if you didn't have anything else to say with it. Oh, okay. I'll have a look see after the stream, Texan. And Psychomanity, that's why I can't watch a loading artist stream. He's failing all the time. Well, that's different. If the play in the theater was a play about failing on purpose, like that's like what you come to see, I still wouldn't go. There's a restaurant diner thing where like the gimmick is that the staff are rude on purpose. Like it's kind of like a weird bondage sub dom sort of thing, I think. But that the whole appeal of the thing is that they're really rude to you, and that's supposed to be a fun thing. I would never go because it's got that. It's got that. Well, first of all, I mean, why would I want to purposely go out of my way to get extremely bad service? I don't know. But also that they're in character is just gonna. Ugh. So it doesn't. They don't even have to be pretending to be Jedi's and Yodas and stuff. Even just them being a character of like a bad waitress, that's already. I can't do it. And I think that's also partly why I just can't get into stories and games and like take anything seriously. Like, oh, it's the the Lord's Manor wench has gotten herself a poison sword and needs to slay the king. I sound like really early AI. Just that. I sound like the first chatbot. Oh god. It's like Mad Libs, but with like a dictionary from kindergarten. That's what my conversation is like. Please use out the door. Are you afraid that they will make a mistake and be nice to you at the restaurant? That's all about being really bad service. Well, I would be afraid of that actually, because I would worry if they were nice to me my mistake that they would feel like they messed up, and then I would feel like, do I just pretend like that was supposed to be like bad service? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. And there's also it's also just like I guess there's something I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it is that really irks me so much. I think there's something about when you know that they know about something as well. Well, that's a vague statement to make, but it's like when you're hanging out with, okay, for example, let's say you have two friends. Pretend you have two friends. You gotta, okay, no, forget that. You have a crush on a girl, and your friend knows that you have a crush on this girl, and then you're all hanging out, and you're hanging out, the three of you, and I hate that feeling that your friend knows that you like the girl, and so then everything that you do with the girl, your friend is like looking at it from this point of view that he knows that you like her. So it's like you're on display, and like in a way you're kind of acting. I don't know. Imagine having friends. Yeah, I don't know. I hate that. Not for me. Also, Dry Erase go. I just got off the phone with my husband. Near the end of the conversation, he asked, so what's Gregor up to in his stream? So I started telling him about the art critiques and how helpful it is. And he pauses for a second and says, so he couldn't come up with a comic idea this week, huh? Yes. Absolutely true. Also, but I did have art critique to do. It was filling up in the loading critique channel. Can't leave people waiting. But yes, no, I didn't have a comic idea ready. Next week though, hopefully. Yes. I'm still trying to get out of this holiday funk. Quiet artist, you would hate going to a haunted house with actors who want to scare you. Quiet artist, don't even get me started. I would I hate that for two reasons. Well, we got a thing like this in New Zealand called Spookers, which is exactly that. It's like I think it's it used to be an insane asylum, and they've repurposed it to be like a haunted house thing. And you go there, and yeah, you basically they terrorize you and they come at you with like a chainsaw and everything. I would hate that because I get scared very easily. So I'd be shitting my pants, and also I'd be cringing as well. I'd be cringing and shitting my pants at the same time. So I'm tensing, tensing so hard from the cringe that actually nothing will come out. It'll just stay inside of me. I'll be producing diamonds in my pants. Can't do it.
Protect the VIP team.
Thank you,
Nice
Sandman.
new decor.
It's a little blank, a little empty. Kind of thought I would have more of a presence, like I'd be larger on screen, but there's a lot of empty space. But it's alright. I just had to change that old Windows XP wallpaper one, and I thought, what's the laziest thing I could do? And I just went back to a recent comic and I took the background from that, and here we are. We had a good conversation about burnout and cyclical creative ruts afterwards. He doesn't even watch, but was very understanding. Dry erase girl about her husband. Cyclical creative ruts. Cyclical creative. Yes. Well, thank you for being understanding. But yeah, I really need to get back on the comics and posting stuff again. Especially just posting stuff in general on social media is what I gotta do that. I literally have not posted this whole year. I think. Yes, no, I haven't. Wait, did I? I don't think so. It definitely wasn't a comic, at least. Add some more awards in the background. Oh yeah, I should put up my degree in webcomic making somewhere. It's been 8 days. That's a long ass time for someone whose whole career depends on his online presence. Please use the door. Whenever I've tried to D&D roleplay, I've tried to be silly to make it fun, and people would get upset at me for not taking it seriously. Yeah, that was my go-to. I'm the cat. I'm the cat. I roll a 6, I purr. I purr a lot. I roll a 20, extreme purr. So purring so loud that everybody just goes like,
Aww.
make a meta comic about how hard it is to make a comic. No, I've already played that card too many times. Also, hey, did you know about the ADHD burnout cycle? Yeah, it's getting tougher and tougher to bounce back, I reckon. I don't know. I feel like it's amazing how just when you think you've got nothing left in the tank, somehow you can feel even worse the next week. It's quite fascinating actually, because I'll look through my diary, my journal. I've been keeping a semi bullet journal thing for a couple of years now. You know, and I'll flick back to like any other day, and it'll be like, I've got nothing in my head. I can't think of anything. I'm not funny anymore. I can't make any more comics. And that was like dated 2 years ago. And I'll think back and be like, man, I wish I felt like that 2 years ago. I mean, I wish I felt how I did 2 years ago today, because 2 years ago I was still making 2 years more of comics. Now it's really bottomed out. And then I feel like that is what I write in my bullet journal every now and then. It's like, I thought it was bad before, now it's really bad. Can't get any worse than this. And then 6 months later, can't get any worse than this. So it's the one good thing that comes out of it is more like you get used to it. You get used to just feeling like there's just no more hope inside of you. So that's one benefit. That's one benefit to feeling like that all the time. But hopefully the sleep apnea thing will save all my problems. Well, not save them. Get rid of them, I guess. Save me from my problems. What's the status on that children's book you were writing and going to pitch to your agent? That's still going. It definitely stagnate is such a loaded term, but I did a lot of work, and then I had to do something else, and then it kind of like got pushed to the wayside for a little bit. But now I'm working on it again. So I'm working on the sample pages, which is another part of a book pitch. I've pretty much finished writing the whole story. It's like 45 pages of just text of describing the book. I'm not 100% happy with it yet. It's still not good enough, I feel, but I can always improve it later. But there is like some scenes that I feel like aren't gonna change. I feel like they're already pretty good. So I'm taking one of those scenes and I'm making sample pages out of it. Because yeah, you're supposed to show some sample pages, and I'm working. It's like 9 pages that I'm drawing. So at the moment, I'm in that process. I'm sketching them all out. I'm in the sketching phase, so that's good. But I kind of hit another wall a little bit. I don't want to get into any details because it's all under a lot of wraps. But um, yeah, yeah. But even though I feel kind of hopeless right now, I'm not too worried about it because when I was writing when I was writing the majority of the story a couple of months ago, when I was like on that burnout holiday, um, I was feeling quite inspired enough to write that many pages. So I'm just kind of assuming that like the roller coaster that we're all on, it'll go back up eventually. So yeah, I'm trying not to feel like it's like this is it, this is the end, you know? The first season of BoJack was okay, then it got really good. So the second book should be great. Oh god. That's the idea of making a second book already when I'm like barely scrambling it together for the first book. That's very terrifying. But I understand what you mean. Same with Seinfeld. The first season is rough. I mean, it's still good, but it's nowhere near as good as the later seasons. And by later, I even mean season 2 onwards. The power. I didn't wake up feeling tired because I didn't sleep at all. 24 hours awake? Jeez Louise. Maybe you should have a sleep apnea exam. But yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I don't want to get a little depressing here on stream, but I was trying to figure out how to word it before, just to myself even. And it just kind of feels like driving, but you can't see anything through the windshield. So it's like you're kind of driving aimlessly and you feel like you're just about to hit a wall at any point, or a pedestrian, depending on how you want to get into it. Oh, it's a foggy day, a brain fog. Yeah, there we go. Brain fog. What's that? Brain frog. Brain fog. It does feel like that. And so, like, even though you want to go fast, you want to get to a destination, I just can't see shit. So I don't know where I'm going or how to get there. Yeah. Um, just thinking about how they're still making Garfield strips and most of them suck, but they're still making them. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to look at Garfield like that because Garfield was like the right comic at the right time, and I feel like there can never be another Garfield like that anyway, because of just everything. I don't know. Also, I don't even want to make comics that are as good as Garfield. I want to make them better than Garfield. No offense to Jim Davis, in case you're watching. We should hang out sometime. Seinfeld makes me feel the same you feel about D&D and mascots. Wait, Seinfeld makes you cringe the way that D&D and mascots makes me cringe? How dare you? Although I see what you're saying, and with like the early seasons, I totally agree with you where it's Lego. Season 1 especially of Seinfeld, it can come across as a bit cringy. Just the way they talk and the dynamic. And I don't like when actors laugh at each other's jokes in the show. It's weird. I don't like that. Even though it's realistic. Psychomanity, I think a book is a good direction for you then? Something new to kind of revive your creative brain? Yeah. No, I'm definitely glad to be going down that path. I just wish I would keep going. Yeah, like right now it just feels a little bit like I'm at a point of limbo again. But I think once I finish the pitch and I send off the pitch to my agent, and then my agent sends it off to publishers, then I'll feel like, okay, I'm feeling the breeze on my face. We're moving in a direction. I am out of this swamp quicksand pit. I think once that happens, I'll feel better. But then, yeah, it's just hard getting there. If I want artificial cued laughs, I'll come watch one of your streams instead. I hope my heckling is distracting you from your woes. Sure is. Any distraction is good. Oh, by the way, call me M also did want you to critique the character designs. Oh. Oh, I see. I see, I see. The 2017 Smurfs movie was pretty good. Have not seen. Have not seen the Smurfs movie. Have not seen the Peanuts movie. Have not seen the Garfield movie. I haven't seen a lot of movies. I mean, based of all the movies that ever existed, then yes, I haven't seen a lot of movies. But also, a lot of these like animated movies I haven't really seen recently. I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me. Now what? I don't know. Oh, I have some more coffee to drink. I mean, it's not that I hear bad things about it. Peanuts movie was great. I totally believe you. But for some reason, I feel like I just never feel in the mood to watch it. I don't know. Let's do fun stuff. Fun stuff. Something less depressing. Let's play something. Oh gosh. Want to play? What should we play? There is Jackbox stuff. There is Gartic stuff. There's Gartic phone, Gartic show. That was the most Greg thing ever. What? What happened? What about Gartic show? Texan, you like the chill chatting vibes though? I like it too. It's almost like a free therapy session for me. Especially when I'm just like rambling about looking into the void. Hey, quirky design. LOL. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good one. I think yesterday I was also like, after the stream, I was in such a bad mood. Not because of the stream and not because of the peanut butter. That was a highlight of the day. But then like later on that day yesterday, there was got in a real bad mood. And then I saw this commercial on TV, and it was about like a bug spray, and the commercial was like this married couple in the living room, and there's like this bug that's buzzing around, and the guy's like trying to swat at it, and then the wife's like, use this, and then there's just like this shot of him like, and it kills the bug, and I don't know, I just thought humans don't deserve to live. Like honestly, I felt so bad for that bug. It's like, why? I don't even like saying that because it feels like a hypocrite, because I've definitely killed a lot of bugs in my time. So I don't want to come across as some sort of like holier than thou pacifist, like how dare you walk on an ant or something. But man, there's something about that commercial that just really rubbed me the wrong way. And then it just made me think like humans are the worst. No other animal is as bad as humans. Like you don't see like whales destroying the ecosystem or the environment or anything. If humans didn't exist, the whole world would just kind of like be this utopia, like a Garden of Eden. Really, we're just a mold on a piece of bread. But oh well. That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of how do I write this children's graphic novel? And like part of me is thinking humans were a mistake. I hate it. He's something about that guy's face spraying that bug. I should try and find it. I don't know. It's not even an interesting commercial. I wouldn't even be able to find it on YouTube because I don't even know what the hell the brand was even called. Probably Raid or something. Raid bug spray commercial. It's so non-interesting, but it just made me feel for the bug. Like the bug doesn't know that this is property of some human. Like how dare a human even just say like, I deserve to live, but you don't. You shouldn't be in my living room. It just feels so harsh. Saying that, I do plan on bug spraying the underside of the outdoor furniture just to keep the bugs away from that, because I don't want to be sitting down on some spider webs or whatnot. So again, it's just I don't know. I was in a weird mood yesterday. I mean, I guess being a hypocrite is actually beneficial in my favor because it stops the whole holier than thou kind of. That's the last thing I want to come across as. I don't want to feel like I don't want to put that point across where I think I'm better than people or anything like that. I'm just as bad. We should all go. Hey, Quirky Design. Aren't you glad you raided the stream? I always take spiders outside when I find them in my house because, like, poor little guy doesn't know. Yeah, I do that too nowadays. Even just this morning, there was a tiny little spider in the garage, and I put it on a piece of tissue paper, and then I'll let it outside. Cause, yeah, felt so bad. The last time I killed a spider, just oh man, it was like on the window as well, and I just wanted to go outside. And afterwards, like, man, why did I do that? I wanted to go outside. I didn't even give it a chance to leave. I got so emotional about that spider, and then there's a whole like. Then I felt like real bad because we got the whole spider game and the spiders in my comics and inspired, and then here I am killing a spider. Ugh. That like really, I was thinking about that spider all day that day, and ever since then I haven't killed a spider. I don't think, at least intentionally. Yeah. I also felt bad like mowing the lawn as well. I just feel bad a lot nowadays. I was mowing the lawn the other day, and then I was mowing it along the fence, just, and then up the fence. On the fence, I saw all of these like praying mantises crawling up, and I just felt bad for that. Just felt like Jesus Christ. I'm just like driving this apocalypse through their whole environment. Who knows how many babies they're leaving behind in the grass? They can't all be like grabbing all the stuff. Probably have pets. I don't know. Made me feel bad. And same with the slugs. God, this is such a depressing stream. Slugs as well. That's horrible. Cause like I'm walking, I gotta walk because there's a compost bin. So I gotta put the scrapes of the dinner, like fruit peelings and things, and the avocado pit. I have to go outside to put it in the compost bin. But then on the way there, I'm walking with my slippers, or my outdoor slippers, and it's nighttime and I can't see anything. And on the concrete, there's probably a slug under one of my footprints. You know, they've just destroyed. Oh God. I saw a snail the other day on the window frame outside. And normally that's not really anything interesting, but the reason I noticed it is because it was like the middle of the day and it was quite sunny that day and the sun was shining on the window frame and that snail was just like kind of stuck there in the middle of the window. Like it had a long way to go before it reached any sort of shade or plant. And so I went and I picked it up. Well, I couldn't because it was stuck to the window and I had to like put some water on it. Then I felt like I was waterboarding the goddamn thing. But I was trying to get it off the windowsill, the window frame, because the window frame's metal and sun is beaming on it and it's probably grilling, turning into escargot. And then I finally got it out, plucked it off, and then I put in the shady bit on next to some plant. And it just chilled there. And like, while I felt good about it, I also felt silly for feeling good about it because I feel like that was just like one random snail that I happened to notice that one day. And then just made me think of all the other snails. Oh, that don't get noticed. Oh, Christ. And you're driving and there's like roadkill on the road. Everything just makes me feel so bad. Let's just strike. Let's do something fun. Greg, counter offer depression. Yeah, let's do something fun. And here I am just on the verge of tears about all these animals that are succumbing to death. Ugh, Christ. Firefly. I remember stopping my lawnmower when I found a praying mantis in my yard. I made sure to pick it up and move it to a safe spot behind my shed so nothing would happen to it. But what about its family? That's immediately what I think. And now that poor praying mantis like has like a savior complex or savior guilt goes back to its house. It's all been mowed down. Just some grass clippings. It's picking up its baby, cut in half. Why? Why did you save me? Just for me to witness my whole family being gone. Ugh. Survivor's guilt. That's what I'm trying to think of. Yes. Nice of you, though, Firefly. Nice of you. Forget what I said. That didn't even happen. Praying mantises, they don't even... I'm sure it was glad to just survive another day before getting eaten by a bird or something. But that's just life. Better to be eaten by a bird than a lawnmower. So that's good. Psychomanity. One time in high school, a millipede ended up on my desk, and someone else took it outside. And then when I saw them in my next class and asked about it, they said their friend purposely stomped on the millipede. Jesus Christ. Straight to jail, I would say. Straight to jail. Not even because it shows signs of, like, psychosis, but even just for that alone. Man, if I was in charge of the world, oh man. Oh man, the population would shrink down just to basically me. And maybe some of you guys too. Some of you guys are cool. Not all of you, but some of you. Oh, that reminds me. I saw a cute little caterpillar the other day on a walk. Was it a caterpillar? A millipede? What's the thing that kind of walks like this? You know, what's that one? What's that called? It's a little green thing. Not a caterpillar. It's like, it has like 6 big legs. 2 at the back. No, 4 at the back, 2 in the front. Almost like a brontosaurus. What am I thinking of? Regretting the heckling now that he's become a world leader? Well, I'm not there yet. You still have time to make it up to me. Before I take power. Where's that little thing? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Let me see if I can... Can I? Okay, how do I show this? Wait, does my portable cam work now? I haven't changed anything, so probably not. Nah. How do I show this video? It's on my Google Photos. Oh, I can just show you on my phone. Of course. I took a video of the creature thing, so that's what I want to show you. Here it is. Let me turn up the brightness. Oh, Christ. Hold on, I gotta... Sorry. I have to do things. I have to change the focus, the autofocus. Gotta turn that on. Jeez Louise. Okay, no auto exposure. This little guy. Okay, hold on. Here it is. Look at this little guy. Hey, look at him. Look at him go. Look how cute he is. Look at this. How cute is that? Kind of freaking out a little bit, and then he just kind of tenses. He's like, oh crap, there's a big cliff here. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Oh, it's an inchworm? Is that what they're called? So cute. Anyway, I saved that inchworm's life. Not to sound like a superhero or anything, but I put that inchworm on my finger, and I took it to a plant. A branch, of all things. A green, leafy branch. You're welcome, inchworm. Still waiting for my medal. I'll buy more merch if you don't kill me. Well, when I'm the world leader, Firefly? That's a moot point because my merch will become like the official uniform of humanity. Everyone has to wear one of my shirts. One of the rules. Quirky Design gonna raid and run, gotta work in the morning, take care. Have a good one. Thank you again, and have a good sleep. Have a good sleep, and have a good rest. I've grown a bit of an affinity for bugs. I mean, I really don't like them. I mean, I don't, they still gross me out. Some of them anyway. I mean, the little inchworm. I think back in the day I would have been grossed out to have that on my finger, but now it's like, I'll finger it. I'll give it a finger. But I wouldn't pick up like any other like scary, like a cockroach or something. I wouldn't pick up a spider. I have gloves. I wear a glove now to pick up spiders. A glove and a tissue, and I'll pick up a spider. Assuming it's not huge. If it's a huge spider, then I'll have like a big stick that I'll like try and... I've got a... It looks like a massive toilet brush, but it's a decobwebber. Because sometimes they build spider webs like right in front of the front door, you know? It's like, I can't live like this. You gotta move. So I get rid of the spider web, and I turn it like I'm turning cotton candy. And then I bring the spider to like the corner of the garden or something. Hey, demo games. But cockroaches, I mean, it makes me feel really shallow, but cockroaches are still just like, they're on my kill list. You don't deserve to live. It makes me feel bad. Having the name cockroach also is just bad branding. Can you imagine if a butterfly was called something else? Like if a butterfly was called like cockwings or something. Cocklewing. People would be like, oh, gross, there's a cocklewing on you. Just swat it away. The cockroach can't help who named it and how it looks the way it looks. At the end of the day, it's just trying to survive. It doesn't know about inside and outside. Oh, but mosquitoes, I don't care about mosquitoes. Mosquitoes, I'm never gonna be saving a mosquito. This talk reminds me of the video where these people free a tiny bunny as it hops away. A hawk swoops in. that kind of video is is like the main inspiration to this comic. This one here. Oop. Be free! Hurry back to your family! Boom! Swoop! Up! 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 And then they had cake and lived happily ever after. 8 years ago. Be careful of doing that with certain species. Aggressive species or disturbed egg sacs will climb up the broom quickly. Oh yeah. I mean, this broom extends. It's like really long. And I got gloves. Yeah, definitely. I don't want to be like covered in eggs. It's like, imagine if a movie was directed by Jimmy Schatzer instead of James Gunn. Would the movie still intrigue you? Who's Jimmy Schatzer? Or is that your point, Comic-Code? Like, if James Gunn didn't have such a cool name? Jimmy Schatzer, it still sounds pretty cool. I don't know who Jimmy Schatzer is. Is that someone? I feel bad. Oh, he shot out a movie. Why, as opposed to James Gunn gunning out a movie? Hold on. Sometimes a creature is created just to be food for another creature, like a roach or a mosquito. I mean, roaches eat a lot of stuff, don't they? We're all eating each other. It's one. Well, I was gonna say it's like one big 69, but it ain't that. It's really just one. Like it's like a 6. It's a 6. 60 hyphen or something. I don't know. Luckily, no one's eating humans the way we eat things. That would be a circle of life. Firefly, mosquitoes are good for the ecosystem, but I still won't want them biting me. I do like how scientists are starting to develop ways for them to not carry terrible diseases, though. That's good. Safer than to completely eliminate mosquitoes entirely, because you never know. Because, like, yeah, they could be the food for some other kind of creature, and then if they can't eat, they die out, and then suddenly we all have, like, we're running around with, I don't know, some sort of weird flower disease that we didn't realize existed before bees went extinct, and we realized bees have been just traveling from flower to flower, spreading their antidotes. I don't know. Also, while the scientists are removing the possibility of mosquitoes delivering bad diseases, I hope they're also removing the itchy part, because I feel like that's so unnecessary. If a mosquito's biting you and sucking your blood, like why is it making you itchy as well? What benefit is there to that? It's like making you itch while you're down. It's unnecessary. It's like almost like a personal attack. Have I bought Resident Evil 4? No. No, I have not. Oh, wait, did you... Wait, hold on. Was one of your donations for Resident Evil 4? I can't remember now. Uh-oh. 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 If it was, then yes, I do have Resident Evil 4. Oh, you did? Oh, no! Wait, when was that? Oh, gosh. Because I got the... I know you donated money for me to get the other game, the Beats and Shapes, which I still haven't played yet. I think I installed it, though. It's installed. I just haven't played it yet. Also, mosquito pesticide affects the midges that pollinate the cacao plant. We might eliminate chocolate if we're not careful. Oh dear. Yeah, you never know what's going to affect what. It's like I can't really remember, but then like wasn't there some sort of like law in feudal China where they got rid of some bird and then those birds like ended up saving crops from being eliminated by bugs, and then so then all the crops got destroyed by bugs because there were no birds to eat it, and then everyone starved. There's something like that. Oh, the Chinese government killed all the sparrows. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, sparrows. It's such a strange vendetta to have. Sparrows are so cute. Uh, the power. If you don't like it when I donate for you to buy a specific game, I'll stop and just donate for the heck of it. Um, yeah, I would say I feel bad though because like sometimes I feel like obligated to play a game, um, and I'll feel bad if I don't end up playing the game. Uh, but but thank you nonetheless. But really, just 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 save it for yourself. Don't feel obligated to do anything. I just don't really play many games these days. Like on Steam, you can reject the game gift. But Dry Erase Gold, it's because Depower can't gift me the game directly on Steam because of the region blocking thingy. So it's like a workaround. Um, wait, hold on. I'm missing some conversation here. I love how they're making the mosquitoes flaccid and unable to maintain an erection. Oh, I've seen a video of that. Yeah. And they're like, boom, like it's like the thing is like, boom, 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 and they're all confused, like why they can't suddenly penetrate the human like they used to. Uh, Funny, but also kind of sad as well because they don't know what the hell's going on. But then I don't know. They have plenty of other things to suck. Also, quiet artist. The mosquito bites itch so that we know we have been bit, maybe, and we know that we may have a disease from it. Possibly. Although it feels like, is it our human body that's evolved to become itchy, or is it that the mosquitoes have evolved to spread itchiness? It's like a weird chicken egg scenario.
Gregor spent ages agonizing over whether or not to buy Escape from Tarkov and finally decided he was going to do it, but by then the sale was over and it was back to full price and Gregor was all in. Well, now I'm not going to do it.
That's exactly right. I've been like wondering about Tarkov for like over a year or more, multiple years. Basically, since it came out, every now and then I've been like, should I get into it? I don't know. And then I always feel like, it seems not friendly enough to people like me. I'm too casual. It's too hard. I'm probably gonna play like 5 minutes of it and regret it. And then because it's not on Steam, I can't even refund it. And I'm going back and forth, and reading a review. I'm watching a streamer. Eh. And then I'm like, okay, I'll do it. It's on sale. It's like, what was it? I forget what it was, like 40% off or something. I'll just do it. And I get there, and it's full price again. And then I'll wait until the next sale and see if I still feel like it. I just feel like as soon as I get the game, some sort of like successor will come out that everyone prefers, because I feel like a lot of people complain about Tarkov that it's like so buggy and it's been in beta for 8 years or something, and the engine is flawed or something. I don't know. Oh gosh. Also, Firefly, it's based on the human. Oh, I see. The human becomes itchy, not the mosquito becomes the itcher. Interesting. heard Marvel Rivals is pretty good. I haven't played it yet, and it's free. I don't. I got a problem with Marvel Rivals. I don't. I've never played it, and I don't think I will. Not because. I mean, part of it is because I'm not really that interested in Marvel that much. I feel kind of burnt out on it after Endgame. But that aside, I don't like how blatantly copying it is of Overwatch. And I know some people are like, well, Overwatch copied Team Fortress 2. But that's not the same. Because Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch, they look, and to a degree, they also play very differently. But Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, like, you could overlay screenshots and they look exactly the same. Even down to like the font choice of the UI, that they're like these italic kind of sans serif fonts, and the way you like you shoot someone, and then when you kill them, there's this little like skull that appears in the what's it called, the crosshair. I mean, I'm not even saying that only Overwatch does italic fonts and stuff, but it's just like a lot of very obvious, uh, inspirations. Yeah. Is Overwatch free? I think it is. I don't even know anymore. I don't know. I haven't played Overwatch in so long. I dumped 2,000 hours in Overwatch 2, and in its current state, it makes me hate myself. I, I don't even. I mean, I was never that good at Overwatch that I knew what the meta was. Like, if they made a change, everyone's up in arms about it, and I just don't. I'm not that close that I would ever notice what makes it good or bad. Um, I remember I had a really fun time with it at the beginning, and it just looks so similar. And that's the same thing as well. There's like Tarkov, knockoffs as well. There's like Arena Breakout Infinite, which is basically a knockoff of Escape from Tarkov, uh, and it's free. And I tried it, but I don't know. I get this icky feeling from it. I don't like it when it's just such a blatant copy of something else. Like, I want to see if I can find any screenshots. I'd be curious to see if there's like any actual overlapping screenshot there. I mean, it doesn't seem like I see anything. I mean, this isn't really. Hold on. I mean, I'm just looking at Google Images, and this is not even what I'm talking about. I mean, this is not really. I mean, you could say there's similarities here for sure, but at the end of the day, it's just like a girl in like a tight, fancy, futuristic suit with a mech robot that she jumps into, I suppose. But that's not even really what I'm talking about. I'm talking more about the gameplay look and the UI and everything. Wow, I'm surprised it's so hard to find actual screenshots. And even like the environments, they've got that kind of traditional mixed with futuristic elements thing going on. And I mean, if I just show you this, wait, hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me show you. Okay, don't answer if you've actually played both games. Hold on. I can't find a good comparison image. Oh, geez. Maybe this isn't the best example. I'm trying to find an image of the environment from both games that kind of sum up the setting and vibe. But I'm failing to find something that's comparable. It's just gonna make me look like an idiot. Okay, maybe not. Okay, okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is okay. This is not the best thing ever, but okay, I'll go with it. Okay, we have this. Okay, I blocked out what the game is from. We have this one, and we have this one. I feel silly even just doing this comparison because it feels like I'm really nitpicking here, but I guess it kind of just shows off like another aspect that feels very similar, right? It's got like this old school traditional architecture mixed with like futuristic elements. Both of them. Which one's which? Guess the game. So which one do you think this one is? This one? You think this one's Overwatch? Overwatch? This one's Overwatch? And this one is Marvel Rivals? They both look the same? Yeah. Well, here's it. Boom! This one's Marvel Rivals. This one's Marvel Rivals. And this one is Overwatch. And this is not even... I don't even want to be focusing on this because this isn't even what I have the problem with. It's the gameplay aspect of it. But whatever. I digress. I'm just getting distracted here. Board game night for me. Have a good rest of the stream. Hey, well, have fun, Totes Cokes. I'm going to be wrapping up myself in just a minute anyways. Yeah, the environment design is not... Yeah. I am determined to justify my point here. I'm going to find some gameplay footage. Okay. I know no one cares. Everyone's sick of me even going to this amount of length to prove a point that no one cares about. Okay, this is Overwatch, right? Let me just skip ahead to something that's actiony. Okay. Oh, son of a gun. This guy has a custom crosshair on it, does he? I'm not sure. This doesn't look like the crosshair I know. But anyway, that's Overwatch. Son of a... Oh man, why is this zoomed in? God, could this be any worse of a gameplay footage? Jesus Christ. How'd I get rid of this? How'd I get rid of this bar? God damn it, YouTube.
Doesn't need.
God damn it, YouTube. Okay, whatever. You can't see the UI now, but... Oops. I mean, if you overlap... Look at the UI. Then again, you could just say, oh, well, big whoop. You got health in one corner, you got a profile pic in the other corner, you got the moves in the other corner with Q as the super power move. Whatever, I'm bored of my own point now. Never mind. But point is, I'm not playing Marvel Rivals. Case Elliott, the underwater graphics of that game look amazing. Maybe I should check it out after all. The hydration. Texan, gonna head out just to relax, maybe work on a commission I have to do. Have a good rest of the stream. Have a good one yourself, Texan. Thank you very much. Texan's like, I gotta leave the stream. I gotta relax. The stream is driving me insane. First he's talking about getting depressed about killing a bug, and now he's getting angry about a new game that looks like an old game. Angry old man yells at, I don't know, browser tab. I'm gonna get out of here now because it's lunchtime. So goodbye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enduring this stream. Hope the critique was helpful, and I hope I didn't depress you all too much with my sad rants. What's for lunch? I think it's more. Is it yogurt bread? Yogurt bread? Yogurt bread? Okay, I think it's more yogurt bread. And with that also comes with hummus, olives, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of sausage, and cherry tomatoes, and yeah, that's it. I put a photo in the Discord yesterday. Yogurt bread, by the way. It's bread made out of yogurt. It's like a pita bread. Although it sounds like a weird pancake. Because I think you're picturing just dumping a pot of yogurt into a pan. It's not like that. It's got flour in it and things. I don't know. X Comics makes it. Oh, you know what? I should show the picture. I should show a picture. I should show the picture right now. It looks like this. This is what I have. Oh. I'm having this for lunch. I'm having Marvel Rivals. I'm having this. There we go. There we go. So you got the yogurt bread. You got the olives. You got the cherry tomatoes. You got the sausage. You got the hummus, and you got the cheese. Edam cheese. Oh, here's a little riddle. What cheese? Here's a little riddle to leave you off with. What cheese is made backwards? Anyone? Anyone? What cheese is made backwards? Edam. Yes. Word Slugger, the power, choir artist. You all got it. I mean, it probably didn't help that I mentioned Edam cheese just like 10 seconds ago, but I should have talked about other cheeses before I mentioned the joke. There's a cheese stream now. What cheese is not yours? I don't know what. Oh, nacho cheese. Nacho cheese. Oh. Nice. Nacho cheese. Is that actually a cheese or is that just cheese on top of nachos? Nacho cheese. Okay, that's it really for me now. Goodbye and farewell. And who's live right now? God, I'm so sweaty. Gosh, I'm so sweaty. I'm so sweaty. Let's see. Let's raid Margot Simone Art. A Capricorn mossling for a Capricorn B ... What is the rest of the title? Oh, birthday! For a Capricorn birthday. Okay. Let's go raid Margot Simone Art. Looks like they're doing some traditional art. Looks like watercolors. So stick around for that. Send them some loading hours love. I think they yeah. I think we haven't raided them in a while. Can't remember. Can't remember anything. That's another thing I'm hoping that the sleep apnea thing will fix for me. Because my memory is so bad. Apparently memory is one of the symptoms. Apparently. Okay. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. I don't know what we're streaming tomorrow. I don't know. I should know. What was your question to Power? Why did the chicken cross the Mobius strip? Is it because you can't cross a Mobius strip? It's infinite or something, or to get to the other side? Isn't that's to get to the other side? Is that what it is? I think it's to get to the other side. Okay, I'm so sweaty. Have a good night, and oh, we didn't start rating. Oh geez, Louise. Goodbye.